Hello everyone. Welcome to this session in Women in Agile Africa. Some of you might have already been here since 2 hours now, starting with our magnificent introduction of Nadia, and then another session from from Louisa, our speaker, and from another speaker, French speaker this time, that was helping us with learning more about HR. Today, we are here to talk with our magnificent Olufunke Adio. And before I get into presenting why you're having such a great opportunity with her, I will just present my co-host, Nadia, and she will just say a few words before I go on and present Olufunke. Please, Nadia.
Thank you, Fanny. Thank you for the beautiful words. Welcome to each one of you here. We really hope to get more people. We know some people were waiting for a long time, but we're sure they will come back. Thank you, Olufunke, for to agree and in being part of this adventure with us. My name is Nadia Catraio. I'm from Sao Tome and Principe, and I'm Portuguese lead. I'm also the chairperson for the conference Women in Africa 2022. Today is the first day. We will be here tomorrow again, and we are really excited to bring this opportunity to the communities in Africa. The four of us, as my dear friend and colleague Fanny just said, that we are part of a team of 4 people that embrace this adventure, and we really trying to get the mindset of agility across our continent. And we are always glad to have people that embrace this adventure with us. So once again, welcome and thank you. Fanny, it's over to you. Please, if you would like to introduce us to our dear Olufunke, and we can start.
Yeah, sorry. So why is it such a great opportunity to have our dear Olufunke Adio joining us today? She is a certified behavioral consultant. She's also an Agile Scrum professional, an Agile coach, a certified management trainer. She's a Udemy trainer. She's a mental health advocate and an experienced HR professional with a wide range of exposure in IT, media, outsourcing, not-for-profit, and consulting sectors. She is the creator of multiple agility models and frameworks, including the Go-Call model for personal agility. A gifted writer, she currently serves as an editor at Women Powered Up Network, where she functions as a team that serves a global community of professionals with members drawn from across Africa, Europe, North America, and Asia. So if you feel as grateful as I am, please let's leave the room to Olufunke Adio, who is gracing us her time. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Fanny. And thank you, Nadia, as well, for having me. Thank you for the warm introduction. And welcome to everybody on the call. Once again, my name is Olufunke Adio, and welcome to Women in Agile Africa 2.0. All right, our discussion is something we're already aware of in terms of the theme. We're looking at agile leadership and data-driven strategies for organizational excellence. Yeah.
Yes.
My particular topic, though, would be courageous, face your data. And I have a slight bias towards HR because that is my background. So if I were to coin this title in another way, I would say be courageous, face your people data. Okay, that makes sense. Because I'm in the people profession, as it were. All right. Okay, so something we are already well aware of is the digital transformation that has taken the world by storm. And the tech revolution, actually, with what we saw a couple of years ago, was propelled forward because of COVID-19. And we are all in that space where we're trying to either pivot, make sense, or just trying to harness technology in order to be better, especially in the workplace, isn't it? So what do we see now going on? We see many organizations in that frenzy trying to gain competitive advantage against the competition just because, why not? Tech is now available, and there are a lot of resources at our beck and call to be able to make business decisions and just move our organizations forward. So it's the reason why I really felt, oh, wow, the team on the Women in Agile Africa decided to go in that direction. It was quite intriguing for me to hear that, okay, we're now focusing on Agile and doing that marriage with just acknowledging that data is changing our lives. And yeah, it's been a good one. All right. But why did I choose this topic? In a way, I've already spoken to it. I've somewhat alluded to what's going on and why we need to talk about this. But my particular reason will be that, number one, today our focus should be around agile leadership, not just leadership. And what do I mean by that? I mean, just by observing that the world around us has changed and is changing, should be sufficient to compel us to do things in new ways, as opposed to just maintaining a posture of saying, this is the way we've always done this. We have succeeded so far because of how we've always done something. We do not care to make any changes, but you should care. You should care because people are changing. Technology is changing. Business environment is changing. There's a whole lot of change to consider. And being agile really speaks to you being able to be adaptive, isn't it? Another reason why I chose this topic is just to say that data is relevant for businesses today. Everything we do in our organizations really should be tied to evidence-based moves, if you like, if I may put it that way. There should be a premise for making the types of decisions that we are making. Otherwise, we'll be wasting time, we'll be wasting scarce resources, and we know what can come along with that as well. Another reason why I coined my title the way it is because, quite frankly, I think it takes courage for you to be able to look at your data in the face and say, this is what the data is saying. And we need to follow in the direction of the data. It's like saying, show me the money, isn't it? And of course, we know that Agile, Scrum, has courage as one of its principles. So yeah, that also makes sense to me. And last but not the least is that I'm just here to share my perspectives based off of being in the consulting space, in the HR space, in the training space. Even though I have certification in Scrum and I have certification as an Agile coach, I haven't so much delved into that space to be able to beat my chest and say, I am an expert. No, I'm not yet an expert. I'm on a learning journey. And so here I am just to share perspective. And why not? I'm a lifelong learner. What I'm going to be sharing with you is what I am learning, and to say that we are all here to learn as well. Hopefully, we're all here to learn. All right. Interesting stats here from Deloitte, 2021. spoke to the subject of data and analytics, and it says that only 3% of over 6,300 executives said that they had the information they needed to make sound people decisions. I find that very strange. This is 2021 data we're talking about here. And to see that only 3% of 6,300 executives said they had the information they needed to make sound people decisions is quite unsettling, to say the least. Okay? So the thing here, according to Deloitte, is that even when companies have data, that information is usually siloed, and organizations find it hard to harness and to make sense of the data and just to get a whole picture. On the flip side, really, is where people managers, people who function in the HR space like I do, are saying to themselves, I can't do this. This data thing is intimidating. I don't know if you've ever heard people say that, or even if you yourself have said that at some point or another. When you hear of data, when you hear of data analytics, are you intimidated? Because this is a reality. Just listening to people within my HR space talk, this is commonplace. It is standard. People are not really embracing data analytics the way they ought to, even though they know it's becoming increasingly important. So you hear somebody say, I'm not good in mathematics. Somebody will say, I failed statistics in school, so I can't do this people analytics thing. Some people will say that data or people analytics is too technical, and so they just get a grasp of it. Some people feel like